In a major milestone for India's maritime infrastructure, Prime Minister Narendra Modi officially inaugurated the Vizhinjam International Seaport in Kerala, marking a historic milestone for India's maritime industry. The port will strengthen Kerala's position on the global maritime map and enhance India's role in international trade. Developed by Adani Ports through a public-private partnership at 8,867 crore rupees, it is India's first dedicated transshipment port. Located close to major shipping routes, the port will handle multi-purpose cargo and help reclaim traffic from Colombo, boosting India's foreign exchange. By 2028, it will have a capacity of 3 million 20-foot equivalent units annually. After the nation mourned the brutal Pahalgam terror attack, Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan expressed strong support for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. At a public event with PM Modi and Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, Pawan Kalyan called the attack the darkest day for the country, remembering the pain caused by the Kashmir violence. He praised PM Modi for leading the nation through tough times and assured that stern action would be taken against those responsible for terrorism. The event marked the launch of development projects worth 58,000 crore rupees. Following successful air drills on expressways like Agra-Lucknow and Purvanchal, the Indian Air Force today inaugurated a groundbreaking 3.5-kilometer airstrip on the Ganga Expressway in Uttar Pradesh's Shahjahanpur. Built in Jalalabad, this marks India's first road runway capable of day and night fighter jet operations. It is a part of 594-kilometer expressway from Meerut to Prayagraj. The airstrip will be used for training with fighter and transport aircraft like Rafale, Sukhoi and Jaguars. Flypasts and night landings will test its readiness. Made with strong materials, it boosts India's defense, especially after the recent Pahalgam terror attack. Many students and officials attended under tight security. After the deadly Pahalgam terror attack, India has increased efforts to impose financial sanctions on Pakistan to prevent cross-border terrorism. India plans to push for Pakistan's return to the Financial Action Task Force grey list, aiming to intensify global scrutiny of Pakistan's financial actions. Pakistan was removed from the list in October 2022 after promising to stop terror funding. India is also challenging Pakistan's $7 billion International Monetary Fund aid, suspecting it may fund terrorism. The Attari-Wagah border, which was closed on Thursday, reopened on Friday, allowing Pakistani nationals to return home. This happened a day after several Pakistani citizens were left stranded in India, even though New Delhi was ready to help them return. However, on Thursday, Islamabad refused to let them enter Pakistan. Meanwhile, the border had been completely closed after India asked all Pakistani nationals on short-term visas to leave the country following the deadly attack in Pahalgam. In a significant development in the National Herald money laundering case, Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court on Thursday issued notices to former Congress chairperson Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and other accused, asking them to appear for a hearing on the cognizance of the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet. The court noted that the earlier issues in the charge sheet were resolved. It will now decide if a notice under Section 223 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita should be issued. The ED claims a 2,000 crore conspiracy. The next hearing is on May 8th. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is likely to visit New Delhi on May 8, 2025. His visit comes shortly after Iran offered to mediate between India and Pakistan following the Pahalgam terror attack. According to sources, Araghchi will hold detailed talks with India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. They are expected to discuss the Pahalgam attack as well as other important bilateral, regional and global issues during the meeting. Congress Working Committee held a key meeting after deadly terror attack in Pahalgam. The members discussed national security and the government's plan to include caste data in the upcoming enumeration. Senior leaders like Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi and others attended. CWC plans to promote the caste enumeration as its own idea and push for early action. It also plans to demand strong steps against Pakistan, showing a clear stand on the Pahalgam attack and national security. A major attack hit the Jammu Municipal Corporation website, stealing critical data on Friday. Sensitive information such as certificates, Aadhaar numbers, and property records and tax details were compromised. Efforts are underway to restore the website. The attack is believed to be linked to Pakistan-backed hacker groups trying to destabilize India's infrastructure, especially in sensitive areas like Jammu and Kashmir. Earlier that day, hacker groups like Cyber Group and National Cyber Crew tried to breach Indian websites but were blocked by Indian cybersecurity teams. Heavy rain and thunderstorms hit Delhi early on Friday, causing major disruption. Strong winds and hail led to over 40 flight diversions and nearly 200 delays at Indira Gandhi International Airport. Meanwhile, 4 people died across the city. The India Meteorological Department issued an orange alert. Wind speeds reached 80 km per hour in Safdarjung and 78 km per hour in Pragati Maidan. Over 7.7 centimeters of rain fell in just 3 hours, resulting in severe waterlogging in Lajpat Nagar, RK Puram and Dwarka. Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta, Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan launched 400 electric buses under the Delhi Electric Vehicle Interconnector Scheme, marking a major improvement in the city's public transport. This move aims to reduce pollution and improve the safety and comfort of commuters. Chief Minister Rekha Gupta highlighted that this is a wonderful gift for the people of Delhi. These 400 buses will enhance transport system and reduce pollution, offering safer, more comfortable travel. The Delhi Anti-Corruption Branch filed an FIR against Aam Aadmi Party leaders Manish Sisodia and Sitendra Jain, accusing them of corruption in a 2,000 rupees crore classroom construction project. Notably, Sisodia handled finance and education while Jain managed public works. The project allegedly saw cost overruns and violations with contractors linked to AAP. A 2020 Central Vigilance Commission report pointed out irregularities, but it was reportedly suppressed. BJP's Virendra Sachdeva demanded an investigation into former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. A former Bajrang Dal member Suhas Shetty was attacked in Karnataka's Mangalore on Tuesday. While travelling with 5 others, their car was blocked by 2 vehicles and 5 to 6 attackers armed with swords and other weapons assaulted him. Shetty was critically injured and later succumbed to his injuries in the hospital. The murder has sparked protests and local leaders condemned the attack and raised suspicions that it was a pre-planned attack. Police are investigating, but the motive is unclear. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah called for an impartial inquiry into the matter. US Vice President J.D. Vance urged Pakistan to cooperate with India in tracking down the terrorists responsible for the April 22 deadly Pahalgam terror attack that claimed lives of 26 innocent people. Additionally, he expressed hope that India would respond to deadly Pahalgam terror attack in a way that avoids a broader regional conflict. J.D. Vance, who was on a family tour of India at the time of attack, emphasized the importance of addressing the threat without escalating tensions. In a significant admission, former Pakistani Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto acknowledged his country's past involvement with terrorist groups, admitting Pakistan's historical ties with extremism. This came after Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif's admission of supporting and funding terrorists. In an interview with the Sky News, Bhutto stated, "Pakistan has a history of supporting terrorism and we have suffered because of it." However, he also said that while the country's history with extremism is undeniable, it has moved past that phase. Angolan President Manuel Gonçalves arrived in New Delhi on Friday for a state visit, accompanied by a high-level delegation of ministers, officials and business leaders. The visit marks a key moment in India-Angola relations, which began in 1985 and celebrate their 40th anniversary. Several MOUs on traditional medicine, agriculture and cultural cooperation are expected to be signed. Angola, currently chairing the African Union, has had regular exchanges with India. A retired Bangladesh Army officer, Major General A.L.M. Fazlur Rahman, made controversial comments about India's northeastern states, suggesting Bangladesh should occupy them if India retaliated against Pakistan for the Pahalgam terror attack. He also proposed discussions with China on a joint military system. However, The Bangladesh interim government quickly distanced itself from Rahman's statements. Israel recently launched a strike near the presidential palace in Syria's Damascus, marking its second attack in 2 days. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed the strike, emphasizing his commitment to protecting Syria's Druze community. This action highlights Israel's distrust of Sunni Islamists who have been involved in weakening Bashar al-Assad's regime since December. Netanyahu declared that Israel will not allow Syrian forces near Damascus to threaten the Druze. The strikes demonstrate Israel's ongoing efforts to protect its interests in the region. Gujarat Titans led by Shubman Gill will play against Pahalgam in Sunrisers Hyderabad on Friday evening at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. The match will begin at 7:30 p.m. today. Gujarat Titans are pushing for a top 2 finish, while Sunrisers Hyderabad must win to stay in the playoff race. Today, the doors of Kedarnath Dham reopened with immense devotion, marking the beginning of the 2025 pilgrimage season. As the doors opened, chants of Har Har Mahadev and Bam Bam Bhole filled the air, creating a sacred atmosphere. The temple was decorated with 108 quintals of flowers, welcoming Lord Shiva. New facilities and improved infrastructure have been introduced this year. The temple committee has also strictly banned making videos at Kedarnath temple. The Char Dham Yatra has become a significant spiritual event, drawing thousands of devotees to holy shrines of Uttarakhand.